everyone and welcome back. So today I want to share with you another awesome recipe, and we're gonna make cold noodle salad, sort of like Asian style with vegetables, meatless. So let me show you the ingredients. So here are the things you're going to need. So you're gonna need some carrot, cucumber, bell pepper. You can use large size bell pepper, fresh garlic. Also, you're gonna need some mung bean noodles for this recipe. As well as a bunch of these things, you're gonna need some sugar, sesame seeds, white wine vinegar, oil, olive oil, avocado oil, soy sauce, and then sesame oil, and a bunch of different spices that I'm gonna show you later on. So before you start, just bring a pot of boiling water to a boil, and let's start. So while that pot is getting ready with the hot water, we're just gonna go ahead, and I'm gonna use one of these graters today and just grate my carrot. If you don't have such a grater, you can also cut these vegetables into very thin strips. And of course, as you do this, be very careful. There is a tool that you can attach your carrot to and just slice it with that. But I'm just gonna do it like this today. And the reason I like to grate it like this and cut everything into strips, just because it's sort of like the shape of the noodles. I feel like it tastes much better together. So the next thing I want to do is take a little bowl, and you're just going to place your vegetables in here. Next thing you want to do is do the same thing, grate your cucumber. Next thing I'm going to do is cut up the bell pepper, and I am going to cut into strips. I just find it too hard to grate that way. So just clean them out and then just cut into very thin strips. So I'm just gonna try and imitate sort of the same shape. So I'm just gonna go very thin and cut strips like this. So just cut up your bell pepper in this fashion. And like I mentioned, if you don't have a grater like that, you can cut all of your vegetables like this. It's just gonna take much longer. So it's just better to get one of those graters. Okay, so my water came up to a boil, so let's go to the stove top and cook the noodles. Okay everyone, so here's a pot of boiling water, and I'm just gonna add noodles into here. We are going to cover the lid. Cover the lid, turn off your heat, and we're actually gonna place it next to the heating source. Okay everyone, so the noodles are in the pot, gonna be for 3 minutes, after which you're gonna drain them and rinse them under cold water. So while that's cooking, let's add some fresh garlic here, and I like to add about 5 cloves of garlic. Now I should mention, cook your noodles to the package instructions, but I find mine cook really well in just 3 minutes. And like I mentioned, they're sitting just in a pot of boiled water and the heat is off. Okay, so let's continue working on this. So we're gonna add some of these spices, and I'm gonna add about 1/4 of teaspoon of these spices. So some dry basil, some turmeric, a little bit of red pepper flakes, and try and add them in one spot, like right on top of garlic. We're gonna add a little bit of cayenne pepper, some dry dill, dry garlic, about a teaspoon of the dry garlic, black pepper, and just a tiny amount of salt, because we are using soy sauce. Make sure you don't over salt this. A teaspoon of sugar, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, kind of just separate from the garlic and the spices. Okay everyone, so our noodles are ready. So take a little bowl. I did drain them and rinse them under cold water. The next thing I'm gonna do is add about a teaspoon of sesame oil. And I'm just gonna mix this together. This just prevents the noodles from sticking while they sit here. And let's add 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar. Now the last thing you want to do is you want to go to your stove top and you want to warm up 3 tablespoons of avocado or olive oil. Make sure it's hot, but don't burn it. Okay, everyone, so let's add 3 tablespoons of oil. To make sure you cook your oil to the right temperature, take a little piece of garlic and just slice a little piece and put it there. Once this piece starts to get golden, that's when you know that your oil is ready to be used. Okay, everyone, so now you just take this oil and you're gonna pour it over the garlic and the spices. This really brings out the flavors from your garlic and your spices. Now just mix this together. So you incorporate all the flavors. And the next thing you're gonna do is add your noodles and mix this all together. You can also put on a glove and mix it with your hands. It might be a little bit easier. So now, when you mix this really well, you wanna cover it and put it in your refrigerator, or you can leave it at room temperature for 3 hours at least. So the noodles marinate and all the flavors incorporate. And you can also enjoy the salad next day, even the day after. It stays really nice and delicious, and it marinates really well, so it is delicious same day, next day, any day. So let me just mix this all. Once it marinates, I'll show you the final product. Okay, everyone, so here is the final product. So this is cold noodle salad Asian style. It is very delicious, very flavorful, and it is very healthy for you. So you can definitely enjoy this even for lunch, and it's an awesome meatless option or a great side dish. You can also cook some grilled chicken to go along with it. I hope you try it out. Please show your support and like the video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out any other videos. And thank you so much for watching like always, and we'll see you next time. Bye!